Chapter 16, Part 2. Nothing much happened until noon the next day. That was when we got a telephone call from Dr. Kennedy. "Say," he said, "that talk on TV was just the thing. I hear that telegrams have been coming in all morning. They've been coming in by the basket load. The whole Senate's flooded with telegrams, even all the way from Utah and Texas. And they all say, 'Save the dinosaur.' If things keep on this way, the dinosaur bill's going to fall flat on its face." Dr. Zimer put down the telephone and broke into the broadest grin you ever saw. And then he jumped up and grabbed me by the arms, and we went sashaying around and around his desk. Right in the middle of it, the phone rang again. "Hello?" the doctor said. "Hello, Zimer," the voice said. "This is Holmquist at the zoo. Say, what's going on anyway?" A whole crowd of people suddenly descended on us from Baltimore. They had some banners and signs that read, "Save the dinosaur," and they all marched up to the elephant house and paraded around. And they said they were going to do 24-hour guard duty to protect the dinosaur. And then about 6 busloads of people from Richmond came in, and they all had banners, and they piled into the elephant house. And then there was a big crowd from Charlottesville. And top of all of that, a whole lot of people from the Parent Teachers Association of Fairfax County arrived. And they all had flags. And everybody's getting all tangled up, and the place is a madhouse. The giraffes don't know what to make of it. "Don't worry, Holmquist," the doctor said. "Just tell the giraffes that it's a demonstration of sound American principles, and everything's all right." Then he hung up, and we went on dancing around the desk. In a few minutes, the phone rang again. It was Mr. Holmquist. "What do I do now, Zimer?" he said. "There's a delegation here representing all the elementary school children of Arlington County, and they have $217 all in nickels and pennies, and they want to give it to the zoo so we can buy the dinosaurs food with it. What shall I do about it?" "Accept it," Dr. Zimer said. "And I suggest that you set up a barrel with a sign on it saying, 'Contributions to the Dinosaur Food Fund.' Better make it a good-sized barrel, too." Well, by the next morning, things were really humming. They called up from the Senate office building and said that so much mail had come in that they were handling it with snow shovels, and the senators were all backing water as fast as they could and saying that they had never really been in favor of the dinosaur bill at all. Up at the zoo, Mr. Holmquist was having a fit. He'd never seen such a crowd there before, and the elephant house had been jammed with people ever since opening time. 13 children had been lost by lunchtime, and $1,800.43 had been put in the barrel the last time they counted. Delegations had come from the Warrentown Girl Scouts, the League of Women Voters of Casanova and Hagerstown and Chambersburg, and the United Boys Club of Bumpus and Beaver Dam, Virginia. The whole Brandywine Birdwatcher Society came, and the Mechanicville's Fife and Drum Corps, and the Citizens Committee for Secondary Schools from Point of Rocks. It went all day like that, and Dr. Zimer looked as pleased as Punch and kept on chuckling to himself. "You know, Nate," he said, "people are funny. Just think of all those thousands of people crowding into Washington to give all that money to save our dinosaur. You'd think that a live dinosaur was the one thing that Americans wanted above everything else. And yet, if Senator Granderson hadn't tried to get rid of the dinosaur, none of those people would have given a hoot about it. I guess they don't get excited about a thing until somebody starts taking it away from them. Then they wake up and fight for it. It's like fishing, isn't it? Sometimes you don't get a bite until you start to take in the line."